Have you ever pondered how the Bible, a book written thousands of years ago, might hold the secrets to successful investing in this modern world? It's a thought-provoking consideration, isn't it? Now let's delve deeper into this intriguing concept. Meticulously consider this particular passage extracted from Proverbs chapter 13, verse 11. Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. This scripture is more than just words. It encapsulates a key financial principle that is still applicable in our current economic context. An astute investor, whether from the past or the present, recognizes this as the principle of consistent, steady investing. It is a principle that transcends time and culture, reaffirming the timeless wisdom embedded within the Holy Scripture. This principle is the antithesis of trying to make a quick buck. It advocates for painstakingly and patiently building wealth over time, increment by increment. It's an approach that encourages persistence, diligence, and foresight. It's about understanding that the journey to financial abundance is often a marathon, not a sprint. The appealing get-rich-quick schemes that saturate our modern society may seem tempting, but they often lead to financial ruin. It's a pitfall that many fall into, blinded by the allure of money. But if we take a moment to reflect on the wisdom from the Bible, it becomes evident that it's advocating for a slow and steady approach. Next, let's explore Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verses 1 to 2. Cast your bread upon the waters, for you will find it after many days. Give a portion to 7 or even to 8, for you know not what disaster may happen on earth. These words, filled with ancient wisdom, serve as a metaphor for investment strategies even in the modern world. This timeless wisdom, expressed in the verses of Ecclesiastes, can be understood as an explicit endorsement of diversification, a key principle in financial management and investment philosophies. Concepts of diversification at their core emphasize the distribution of resources strategically across various areas. In the context of this verse, the bread symbolizes our resources or investments, and the waters represent different opportunities or asset classes. Casting your bread upon the waters, therefore, implies wisely distributing your investments across diverse channels. The verse further encourages us to give a portion to 7 or even 8, underscoring the importance of not just diversification, but also of extensive diversification. This is a message urging us to be prepared for the unpredictable, for you know not what disaster may happen on earth. It hints at market volatility, a reality every investor must contend with. By spreading your investments across different asset classes, you protect yourself from unforeseen market downturns. The approach minimizes risk and provides a safety net against potential financial pitfalls. Therefore, this ancient wisdom holds profound relevance even today, serving as one of the bedrocks of modern investing. Then there's Luke chapter 14, verse 28. For which of you, desiring to build a tower, does not first sit down and count the cost, whether he has enough to complete it? This verse, full of profound wisdom, teaches us an essential principle of life and finance. It's not just about building a physical tower, it's a metaphor for any goal or project we undertake. This verse is a gentle reminder that we must pause, reflect, and plan before we begin any venture. The biblical analogy of constructing a tower symbolizes the ambitions we hold in our lives, be it starting a business, buying a house, or launching a new project. Like building a tower, these ambitions are not accomplished overnight. They require careful planning, assessment of resources, and a thorough understanding of what it takes to complete the project. The counting the cost part is critical. It's not merely about financial resources, but it also includes the time, energy, and commitment to see the project through. More often than not, we neglect this crucial step. We get excited about the end goal and jump in without fully understanding the implications. The verse also emphasizes the importance of ensuring we have enough to complete it. It's not enough to start a project, the end game is to see it through to completion. To do so, we not only need adequate resources, but also the resilience to manage unexpected challenges that might appear along the way. The Bible, through this verse, encourages us to approach our ambitions with a balanced mindset. It's not advising against taking risks, but it's for us to be well-informed and prepared. The essence of this verse is planning. It's a call to do due diligence before embarking on any investment. It stresses the need to assess the costs involved, not just at the beginning but throughout the journey to ensure a successful outcome. It's a call to do due diligence before embarking on any investment. Also consider Matthew chapter 6 verse 21. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. This profound verse, imbued with a sense of universal truth, shines a bright light on the fundamental concept of investing. These words echo across centuries to remind us of the visceral, emotional aspect that underlies the financial decisions we make. The sentiment is simple, yet powerful. It's not solely about the accumulation of wealth or the pursuit of monetary gains. The verse forces us to reckon with a more profound, more personal perspective on investing. It compels us to look beyond the figures, the charts, the trends, and the market predictions. It is a call to invest in more than just stocks and bonds. It's a call to invest in our beliefs and our passions. It's about putting our money where our heart lies, in entities that resonate with our personal ethos and convictions. Investing then becomes a deeply personal journey. It's about finding those ventures, those causes, and those companies that mirror our core principles and ideologies. It's about channeling our resources towards what truly passionate about. By investing in what we believe in, we not only provide financial support but also align ourselves with our values, fostering a deep sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. Investing is not a reckless of profits, but a thoughtful process of aligning your investments with your personal values and passions. It's about consciously making choices that reflect who you are and what you stand for. This is not merely a business strategy, but a life strategy. It is the intersection of finance and faith, money and morals, economy and ethics. In essence, this verse stresses the importance of investing with heart as much as your head. It's about aligning your investments with your personal values and passions. The verse reminds us that our heart follows our treasure, so if we invest in what matters to us, our heart will be there too. It's about making deliberate choices that resonate with our beliefs, that add value not just to our bank accounts, but also to our lives. Consider this as you navigate through the complex world of investing, and remember, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Finally, Proverbs chapter 3, verses 9 to 10. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will brim over with new wine. Such a powerful message, isn't it? These verses clearly resonate a strong call to action, an urging for generosity, for extending our hand to the ones in need. In the heart of this scripture, we have the concept of first fruits, a term which originally referred to the earliest and often the best produce of harvest that people brought to their temple as an offering. This principle is about offering to God not just anything but the first and best of what we have. The underlying theme here is gratitude. To express our deep gratitude and acknowledgement for the blessings we've received from the Creator by sharing a portion of it with others. The act of giving back, as suggested by these verses, is not just a noble endeavor, it's also a spiritual obligation. When we reflect upon these words, we must also consider the implications. We are urged to honor the Lord not just with our prayers and devotions, but with our worldly wealth too. What we gain from our hard work, our toils, investments, isn't merely for our self-indulgence. In the broader context, this scripture is a call to use our wealth not just for our own comfort, but to contribute to the betterment of the world. The promise that follows is a reward of abundance, of overflowing barns and brimming vats, metaphorically speaking. When we look at the practice of investing, it is not just about growing our personal wealth or ensuring our financial stability. It's a means to an end. That end, as per these verses, is about creating a positive impact in the world. This is a reminder that investing isn't just about accumulating wealth for ourselves, but also about using that wealth to make a positive impact in the world. To summarize, the Bible offers timeless wisdom on investing that remains relevant even today. This enduring masterpiece, written thousands of years ago, provides a wealth of financial advice and principles that can guide even the savviest of investors in the present day. The Bible's teachings have a strong emphasis on the cultivation of patience and resilience. It promotes a measured and consistent strategy towards wealth accumulation, emphasizing the importance of gradual growth over gains. It pushes forward the idea that wealth creation is not a sprint, but a marathon. In addition, the Bible highlights the importance of diversification in one's investment portfolio. It suggests that spreading investments across multiple ventures or fields can be an effective shield against the unpredictability of markets. This advice, though centuries old, aligns perfectly with contemporary financial wisdom that portfolio diversification to mitigate risks. Moreover, the Bible underscores the necessity of strategic planning and thorough research before venturing into any investment. It advises investors to take their time, gather as much information as possible, and make informed decisions. This practice of due diligence parallels the modern-day emphasis on market analysis and research in investing. The Bible also teaches us to invest in what we believe in, to use our resources to drive positive change in the world. This principle resonates with the rising trend of socially responsible investing, where investors select ventures based on their ethical, environmental, and social impact. Finally, these principles might be thousands of years old, but they've stood the test of time, and they can serve as a solid foundation for anyone looking to invest wisely in the modern world.